Hi. Oh boy. It has been way too long. I apologize. So hear me out. I know I have some explaining to do. I have not been on here in like 3 months. Has it been longer than that? Probably. I don't even know when the last time I had the motivation to pull out my camera and record. But today I woke up and I was like, I think it's time. It's time to get back to this. Sorry, my ear just kicked on and it is super loud. I have so much that I want to say. This is just gonna be like a full-blown update video. Yeah, but I just have so much that I want to say to you guys. So much has been happening. I am still pregnant. Everyone's been like super worried. And hi, Bubba. Hi, honey. Hi. Yeah, I know. Your mom's talking to herself. You're like, are you talking to me? I'm not used to you talking to the camera anymore. Yeah, a lot of you are commenting on old videos. Like, does anyone know where Genevieve has been? Is she okay? I am doing great. My pregnancy has been so easy, and I am so lucky that I have had just a very chill pregnancy, very minimal symptoms, very high energy. Y'all, we have accomplished so much over here and I filmed none of it. So I just really wanted to get things done and not like worry about pulling out my camera. Yeah, so sorry about that. I will be doing a like full-blown house tour very shortly because we are like basically done all of the projects that I had on my list, and we're like fully prepared for this baby to make her arrival in the next couple of weeks, which is like, I'm like, wait, like this baby's gotta come out of me. But I wanted to say, I know a lot of you don't have Instagram, but I am usually pretty active on Instagram. I respond to everybody's messages on there. I do post stories occasionally. So if you're ever like, is this girl still alive? I'm alive and well, but you can find me on Instagram at Genevieve, my first name, Harring, my last name, Harring. I'll put it right up on the screen right here so that if you have Instagram and you don't follow me, you can now look me up on there because I'm a little bit more active on there. I check my Instagram every day, whereas I haven't really been on YouTube, as you guys know, because I've been scolded by all my YouTube moms. So yes, a lot of different updates, not really like pregnancy related updates because that has been the smoothest part of the last 6 months. Here's a little bump date for you. I am like literally just all bump. Like you can't even, these shorts are like not maternity and are so, I probably shouldn't even have these on. They're kind of tight on me, but from the back, you wouldn't even know I'm pregnant. And then it's like, well, bam, here she is, little girl. We're gonna be 33 weeks pregnant this week. 33 weeks, I'm sorry, what? It's just so crazy. So crazy. So blessed, so grateful. Is this a stain or is this just my belly button? I don't know, I think that's a stain. Literally everything falls like right onto my stomach here. But yeah, that's how we're looking. Baby girl's cooking. Her nursery is like 97% done. I am procrastinating on ordering her book rack for her wall. So once that is up and we get her closet door situation figured out, I will be filming a nursery tour. It is so cute in there. Literally, I love it. It's like so neutral and simple and like farm animals. It's cute. What was I gonna say? There's so much that I wanna say. I hope this video isn't like 30 minutes long because I need to get out of the house and go to the bank here shortly. But yeah, nursery is like basically done. I'm gonna do a tour for you guys. Besides the nursery, the house, like I filmed that last video sharing like all of the plans and things that we wanted to do for the house, and honestly we have gotten so much accomplished. I have been so blessed that I have really not had many symptoms of like no horrible symptoms during my pregnancy, where I still have loads of energy. I am nesting like crazy. My only complaint throughout the day usually is sciatic pain, which I've never suffered from like chronic pain or back pain or anything like that in my life. So whew, I feel for people who have like back issues, because that is no fun. It is only on my left side and that can get brutal, but I also do it to myself because I will like paint trim all day and then wonder why my back hurts. So yeah, that's been fun. But we have gotten so much done around the house. Like just to name a few things, we got, like I'm just trying to look around. I painted our entire house. Literally, I did paint our entire house alabaster from Sherwin-Williams. That was a huge goal of mine. I wanted to paint the house white. So it's like such a beautiful, creamy, it's just a good color. I am so pleased with it. So I painted the whole house alabaster. I know I'm nuts, it's fine. So yeah, the whole house got painted. In the kitchen, I redid painting our countertops. They needed like a fresh coat of paint. And I'm gonna like, when I do my little house tour for you guys, I will share like the products I used and all of that stuff when I do that video. But yeah, I did our countertops. We got a brand new kitchen sink and a kitchen faucet. Hi, handsome. You keep visiting your mom. What can I do for you? Huh? Would you like to go outside? Yeah. You wanna go see where the squirrels are? Okay, let's go. Brief intermission. Come on, Bubba. All right, so I already shared the fireplace with you, but we got our fireplace done. I finally got a vintage baker's rack off Facebook Marketplace, which that is like my pride and joy. You'll see that eventually. I got a new kitchen island. We made like a little snack bar, like breakfast bar area with bar stools in this one little alcove in our kitchen. What else? I sold a lot of furniture that was in our sitting room and got like some practical furniture, like a big storage cabinet. We got some recliners for downstairs so that when baby girl comes, we're just very comfortable. And it's extra seating as well. And Nick has always wanted a recliner in our house, but I was like, you gotta wait till we find some that are not like those beefy pop-up recliners, you know? I was like, no, that is not happening in my house. I'm really sorry. But I did find some really nice recliners at Home Goods recently. So we got a set of those. What else? What else? Oh, we did board and batten in our entryway with some beautiful hooks. We got that done. We finally refinished the bathroom upstairs that had a tub. We procrastinated that for 5 years living here. we never needed that bathroom. So we were like, when we eventually have a baby and we need the bathtub, that's when we will invest our time and our money into that. So we finally finished the bathroom. It is like 95% done. And I was living my best life, taking baths. And then don't you know, something's leaking from under the beautifully finished, caulked, everything was done tub down into the downstairs bathroom ceiling. So there is a leak somewhere. So within the next couple weeks before the baby gets here, I mean, we can always use the sink for the time being while she's really little, but we have to probably cut open the ceiling in the downstairs bathroom to access underneath the tub now and see why it is leaking. God bless my husband. That was a nightmare of an install, and he is the most patient human I have ever met. Literally, he would fix one part of the pipe work, like seal it, everything would be good. With that section, he'd turn on the water and the next section would blow. It was just, and he would just take a nice deep breath and he's like, I gotta go back to Home Depot. Like, you poor soul. It was definitely a nightmare, but yeah. And then to finally accomplish it and finish it, and everything was caulked so nicely, it still is, but, and then to see that something is leaking downstairs is just so defeating, but it's all good. We can bathe our baby another way. We will figure it out. So, besides that, what else did we do? We installed a new ceiling fan in our bedroom. We installed a new sink in our master bathroom, which was like a serious need to get done thing. So we already had like a vanity, and it just had like a terrible sink and countertop combo. It was just like well overdue. Like, I'm sure it was from the 90s. So we just ripped that off and bought a $99 beautiful white sink top from Home Depot and just popped her on top with some liquid nails, and it is perfect. If you guys are looking to just upgrade affordably, that was like the cheapest upgrade that we did that made such a difference. So use your existing vanity and go buy a $100 vanity top. Boom. So we did that. What else? Oh, we just got our sprinkler system installed literally last week. That has been such a long time coming. We have lived here for 5 years and been saving and saving for that. So what a blessing it is to have that done. We are so grateful. So we got that. We got a brand new shed out back. That is really nice to have accomplished as well. Just so many things that we have been thinking that we wanted to do for the last 5 years that we're finally able to like check off our list. It just feels really good. And a reminder to you all that patience is key, because everything is so expensive, even more now than it was a couple years ago. So yeah, we've just been trying to be as patient as we can, and we're finally seeing the fruits of our labor. What else have I done around here? I literally just stopped for a few minutes and walked around the house just so I could remember some of the other things that I accomplished around here. So I did paint our entire like upstairs. That has been long overdue. Even when I last painted the entire house gray, I just ignored the whole staircase and the upstairs because I just couldn't be bothered to deal with it. But I was like, it's time to like freshly paint all of it. So yeah, I did the whole upstairs. That was a workout. I've done all of this like over a couple months time though, like room by room, little by little. I haven't pushed it like crazy or anything. gave most of our trim in our house a nice fresh coat of paint. I freshly painted our entire staircase, like all of the backs white and the trim going up white. I sanded down our existing staircase railing and I stained it the same color as our steps to kind of contrast with the wall, because the wall was like white and then the railing was white. So I sanded that completely down, and Bryce is out there chasing birds, I can't. I sanded that completely down and stained it, and it just looks so much better. We are still in the process of switching out all of our boob lights in our house. Let me show you the light that I purchased. We haven't even taken it out of the box. I planned to like take it out and see if we liked it in person, like hold it up to the ceiling, but it's been a little crazy over here. I'll get into some not so wonderful news, but let me show you this light real quick. This was from Home Depot. It was 50 bucks, and I'm very particular about lighting, but I think this is so pretty and it's simple. So this is kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna go with. I have seen so many beautiful lights, don't get me wrong, but I don't get down with lights that have like exposed bulbs, because I cannot find bulbs that work well enough that actually light up my kitchen the way that I like it. Like the existing light bulbs that we have that are covered by the boob light dome, like our kitchen is so nice and bright white with like the ugly white bulbs, you know what I mean? So I don't want to get like an opened, like an open light or like a glass fixture or anything like that where you can see the bulb, because I like using like the 60 watt ugly white light bulbs. It's just, it looks bright enough in my house. I hope you guys are like understanding what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain it well, but I was trying to find a light that had like a dome that was like hidden, like I could put a normal light bulb in this and it still be kind of farmhouse style. So that is what I think we're gonna go with. They were 50 bucks a piece, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 of them. So, and with our doggy Bryce right now, we are just trying to really watch our finances. We had to take him to the emergency vet in the beginning of July. I had shared on here in January that he started having some medical issues, and he's been having grand mal seizures since January. Literally the day before we found out we were pregnant, he had a seizure on January 7th. And yeah, I have just said, like, everyone's like, how's your pregnancy? I'm like, it's great. The only concern that I have had the last 7 months, 8 months, has been my dog, honestly. That has been the most stressful thing the last 8 months, not even my pregnancy. Kind of just waiting around for him to have another seizure is very anxiety ridden. It has caused Nick and I to have so much anxiety, like leaving the house and really doing much of anything, because we are so worried about him and his safety, and God forbid if we weren't home and something happened. So luckily he's like never home alone. If I'm home, he's home with me, and then if I have to work, Nick is able to take him to his office because he works for his family business. So we are very blessed in that regard. He's able to go to work with Nick, so he's never really home alone for long periods of time. But that has been extremely, but that has been extremely stressful, and has definitely added a significant financial burden on us. His seizures were too infrequent to start him on medication in the beginning. So he first had a seizure in January, then again in April, and then he had a seizure again June 1st. We saw our regular vet for his routine vaccines the beginning of June, and she was like, they're still kind of infrequent. Basically, if they are monthly, they are controlled in the veterinary world, and if they're starting to happen like every couple of days or every week, then that warrants medication. So since he had only had the January, the April, and then the June one, they were too sporadic to be on medication. So yeah, June 1st he had a seizure, and then June 7th he got his vaccinations, and then after that they just ramped up. He had another one, I think June 10th, then July 1st, then July 6th, and July 6th I was like, that was the worst seizure that he had. It was about 4 minutes long, and like I said, they're grand mal. They are violent. He shakes everywhere. Nick has to try to like hold him as best as he can to protect him. It is just the saddest thing to witness and to live with. It's very, very difficult if you have like, it's even worse if you have family that has seizures. I can't even imagine that stress. So yeah, that was the most violent seizure he had and the longest one that he had. So I was like, that's enough. Like, we are going back to the emergency vet, and they started him on medication. So that was a very expensive veterinary bill. He stayed 24 hours there while they loaded him with phenobarbital, and now he is on that. We are over 3 weeks seizure free on that medication, but now his kidney markers are up, so we've been trying to follow with that and determining if we need to see a neurologist for him. I'm not laughing because it's not funny. It's just, it's very inconvenient timing, Bryce, as he's chasing birds outside. Yeah, it's just stressful when you have to bring a baby into this world and you're basically taking care of a baby with medical issues already. So, but we will get through it. We're trying to stay positive. But it definitely has caused a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress over the last, like since January. So like 8 months now. And if I'm being honest, YouTube just took the back burner because when I'm home, I'm like, first of all, trying to get this house together for the baby and like prepping for baby. I'm in mom mode. I am not in like decorate my house, shop for antiques mode, like at all. If I go to the thrift store, I'm looking for baby stuff. I'm not interested in like home decor. Like if I found ironstone, I'd buy it. But other than that, like I'm just not in that phase of life right now. I'm not feeling the decorating spirit, and I know that is definitely sad for a lot of you guys. I will never stop being passionate about home decor and like my love for decorating my house and like my desire to live on a farm, in a farmhouse one day, and all of that stuff. Like that will never change about me. Just this season of life, like we go through different seasons, and yeah, I'm just in mom mode right now. I'm not in the decorating mode. And I also feel like something that I talk to Nick about a lot is that I think I used decorating and like shopping all the time to distract myself from the struggles of infertility. I was kind of in this weird like phase of life where I have my career, I'm married, We have a home. Like, what's next? Like, a baby is next for us. Like, that was like our timeline. That's just how like things felt like it should fall. And the fact that we couldn't get pregnant for a year and a half, I just felt like on my days off, I'm like, what do I do with myself? Like, it was just this weird, like, mundane season of life. And I just found myself doing projects and always shopping, and home decor became like my focus. And I think shopping definitely helped distract me from the fact that I was in this like weird season of life. So now that we are in like full blown, Bryce, I just keep seeing this big white fluff of golden retriever fly by this window. So yeah, now that we are prepping for a baby, like that has just been my main focus. And yeah, I have not really shopped. Like, we have gotten our house in like tip-top shape, but other than that, like I don't really shop for home decor much anymore. I have decluttered so much stuff, you would not even believe it. Seriously, like upstairs, we have 2 extra spare bedrooms. One is for like our cat litter and like some cat stuff. And then the other half of the room, I used the closet for home decor and had like totes of home decor and shelving of home decor. And then the nursery used to be literally an entire room full of home decor. And now I'm down to like maybe 3 totes and a small little black wire rack of home decor extra stuff that I kept, that I was like, I really don't want to part with this. But so much of it I sold on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, this is just not the phase of life that I'm in. I don't need all of this stuff. Yeah, I accumulated so much. And I mean, that comes with being a YouTuber, and I share hauls and shopping, and you guys love that. And I just would buy whatever and share it with you. But it just became like way too much stuff accumulating upstairs. It was becoming really overwhelming, the amount of stuff. I am not a minimalist by any means, as you can see, but we have definitely minimalized. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word, but we have minimalized our house like nobody's business. And I can keep it so clean. Everything goes back where it belongs. Everything has a spot. It feels so freeing, and I feel so good. That was another cause of so much of my anxiety. I just could never keep my house clean. There was always crap everywhere, stuff all over my tables. And I finally have all of that under control, which is going to be fantastic when we have a baby coming in. It just is going to reduce a lot of stress by being able to keep my house clean. I decluttered like so much stuff in my cabinets. I can't even begin to explain like how much stuff I decluttered and how peaceful it feels. But like the house is still decorated and it still looks like antique-y and farmhousey and all of that stuff, but it's just on a way more scaled back level, which feels really good, honestly. So yeah, those are some life updates, you guys. I am doing really well, and I appreciate all of you always like messaging and checking in, and you miss my videos and all of that stuff. I have 6 more shifts until maternity leave. 6. Oh my God. I'm so excited to be off. Like, oh my God, I'm not gonna want to go back. But Nick says I have to. I know I have to, because I can't afford life without my income. I mean, we could, but I have our health insurance and all of that stuff. So I'm just like, I don't want to be an adult. So yeah, that is that. 6 more shifts left until maternity leave, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna have some more time, so I really want to get back into like the swing of things and filming for you guys. And I mean, even though I'm not like shopping and doing hauls and stuff like that, like I can't even tell you the last time that I walked out of Goodwill with like a haul of stuff. Like I used to bring home like hauls of stuff. Now I'll bring home like a onesie and like a baby toy here and there. But other than that, like I have not had like a haul from anywhere in a long time. But what did I want to say? Oh, I am going to have more time. Obviously not when the baby comes, I'm not going to have more time, but I'm thinking to try to film more like day in the life type of things. Like, obviously I'll do like a nursery video soon, and I want to show you guys the house, but I feel like just day in the life stuff, just to keep you guys like updated with me. And if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, let me know. If you have any video ideas that you want to see, let me know. But yeah, home decor is kind of taking a little bit of a back end. So I'm feeling like day in the life videos, and like I still go to Target and I love to go to Walmart. Like I still love all of that stuff and do go there, but I just buy like different things now, and I don't know. I know you know what I mean, but yeah, I think some day in the life videos would be fun. Just take you along with me, organizing my house, could do some cleaning stuff. But yeah, it was really good to get on here and catch up with you guys. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen your face. I don't know, maybe another time, another place. So yeah, pray for us and our pupperoo, and that he continues to improve. We can get his little kidney function under control. And yeah, we're gonna pop out a baby soon. Like what the heck? It's crazy town. Really, really crazy. Like time flies. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a baby. Okay, I think that's all that I had to share with you guys. Really, my life's not that interesting, okay? My pregnancy is normal. I'm not really decorating my house. My dog has seizures, and I'm about to pop out a baby, so. And my house looks really cute. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it. The vibe in here is so good. She's so farmhouse, but she's cozy and she's organized. She's clean. Yeah. All right. I swear to you, hold me accountable, okay? My next video will be next week, maybe sooner, but it will not be in a month, I promise. I promise. Okay, love you guys. Bye, guys.